Mimsy, what it do, baby? Nothing.
You think so?
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA.
It was straight. So the fact I was there an hour before Kenny got there.
Here it is. It's unlike any other.
Bro, there was nobody up there either. I was sick.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So that's how you do me, bro.
In the end zone. And no run back
Nigga
here. This will be a
took the whip.
touchback,
Nigga say he called police. You were funny for that. That was funny. Keyshawn pulled up too. I was about to not join for a second because I gotta play this damn Madden game, but I just said fuck it. I said fuck it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Ain't nobody more solid than me. Bijan was talking all that shit earlier too, bro. All that hot shit. He gonna be weird. But it's UGA though. UGA should be smacking them niggas, bro. What's the score, Devin? 26-14, UGA's up.
We're set on first down.
Yeah.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It was 13-14? That's crazy.
It's like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
that's nutty.
Downs to play with.
That's nutty, no count.
Got a man, it's Brown.
Oh, this nigga defense. Oh, he's
He's
playing man coverage. Oh, this nigga bugging. Alright, bet. Keep on that man coverage shit. Keep on that man coverage shit.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he's got a noon one. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Quincy Enunwa, 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple
This nigga
yards
is ticky-tacky.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hey, alert! General West! Hey! Back! Middle. Hey, Charlie!
Play action here with Rosen. And going deep for Hill.
Oh my God, he got that.
A huge play there for Denver. 55 yards.
This nigga got that.
Execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Yo, Kingsley.
Red zone.
calm your ass
what the
down.
next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that,
Hey, yo, watch him
teams
out.
like to use the momentum to launch
I'm
another
telling him a dog like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it.
Hey, he living on the same roof. That's my dog, bro. What you talking about?
Jarek McKinnon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Switched up.
As
Okay,
his
go
guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied.
What are you looking
7.
for? Oh, shit.
Each team's
What, what'd you say,
had it,
Devin?
each team
Yeah, I
has
finished it.
scored. 7-7 here
Yeah.
as the kicks away.
Yeah.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown
Sukuchi,
their last
whatever,
go-around. So
whatever,
they'll be hoping
whatever,
to do that
niggas.
again.
And when you
Yeah.
start plotting for this drive,
Yeah.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Yeah, and
wrinkles
he had the
counters
family. Yeah,
because you
yeah,
know they'll
yeah.
make some adjustments.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up
Oh,
a
yeah,
very
because his
manageable
dad, I guess his
second
dad
down.
is
A
fly.
very solid gain on that play.
That's where I got that from.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
Like,
put off a pretty decent game.
I feel like that's a part of it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, their lineage is why they're special, but they're not explain. They're not. That's the reason why, but they're not going full depth. You know what I'm saying?
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
That better be a first down.
And he's going to have the first down
Okay.
yardage
Say it
to
one
the
more time.
35. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Ooh, I don't
Ball up to
know.
the 35 now as they
That's a
come
good
up
question.
on 1st and 10.
I really don't know
They'll
the
try
answer to
throw
that question.
now. Brissett. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream
He
chance for
really
a D lineman
kept
to
up with them with
possibly
a
get
D
pick.
lineman. That's sick.
But instead it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Brissett now. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
But I hope so. I hope so as well because the only thing I don't know is that they're either gonna hold the demon side or the demon slayer side. You know what I'm saying? How far those niggas are supposed to be?
Running game, it's Freeman.
Like all of them niggas look crazy. All of them look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
I mean, all of them
The
look pretty
defense
far. We're
back
talking
on
about the nigga
its
with the fire. Oh, that nigga dummy you that 11 stance water shit, bro. Oh my god, when I saw that shit, I was like, yo.
Action. Brissett. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah,
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines
Easy.
there look like nobody open.
Easy.
Now 2nd down.
light
Got
work.
out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open.
He said,
Charles,
"You
so
did
just
well.
gets rid of
You
it.
did.
And a good
You
play
did
by him.
well.
If no
Holding
one's
him off
open,
till I
you
got
don't
here."
have a running lane that you want to take.
Yeah.
Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another
Nigga
down.
had
So
like
now
the extra
2nd and
like
10
strong
after
ones
the
off rip.
incompletion on
Nigga just
first
blew through
down.
them hoes.
Now Brissett. And a big loss here as he's
Yeah.
taken down. The DN Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett, escaping the pressure right. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big gain of 30.
He's got to stop playing man coverage, bro. That's
I know we
food.
love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
2nd down, McKinnon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain,
say it one more time.
2nd and 10. Out to the right, here's McKinnon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Rosen. He is going to
Bro, this nigga Tyreek Hill, dude.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check 59, Mike is 59.
On first down, McKinnon, and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll run on with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Corey Clement with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here. Play action now, Brissett. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing. Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Ed Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops. Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. It's 3rd and long for Brissett.
Bro.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
This nigga didn't even.
Complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Marquise Goodwin, 81 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's
Man
face
coverage
it,
is
you've got the
broken on this
ball.
damn
4
game.
yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Bissett. And that's complete to Adams. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Anunua's got it, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Quincy Enunwa with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even 1st half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Rosen now closing in on a 200-yard 1st half through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he finds Howard complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. First down, Brissett. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up second down. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
God damn. Niggas are not getting off blocks, bro.
Denver score. Corey Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as they have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Brissett. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Brissett now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. He'll buy some time right. Got an open man. It's a noon one. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Yeah.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yeah. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it with McKinnon. And an alley to run. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now it's Rosen. Now they set up the screen for Clement.
Oh, my God, dude.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. McKinnon, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Here again is McKinnon.
Bro, Jerry McKinnon's not that fast, dog.
They can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Going to throw deep for the end. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Oh, my God, dude.
Marquise Goodwin.
I hate how everyone gets everything they want in this game.
And the Broncos push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
We got this. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Brissett. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Brissett to throw on 1st. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Reset now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brissett. That's caught by Howard. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Again, it's Brissett. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Quincy Enunwa, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go. My five. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
What's the score? You would just like to see them get it. I got you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Brissett now. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
I'm trying to collect. Mike 8 on your
On 1st and 10, Brissett. It's caught here by Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
It's tough now. No cap.
Brissett looks to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Bro,
2nd down pass play
Jacoby,
there, but
you
it's
gotta make
incomplete.
that throw, dog.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get
Damn,
those
I needed
completions.
that.
And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Steelers on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 5. Mike 5.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Now Brissett. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's Brissett. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 35-yard.
Boswell's kick is good.
I
And
damn
they'll
near
tie this
missed a
game
field
here in
goal,
the
bro.
final minute of play.
There you go.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They run once more with McKinnon. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shit.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Check. No. Here we go.
On second down, McKinnon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Jordan Hicks brought him down.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
56 to Mike. 56.
Bravo. Mike 56. Mike 56.
First throw in overtime now for Rosen. He is going to find Hill here. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oh my God, dude.
And he is in for the score.
You just can't stop jet sweeps in this fucking game.
They win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well.
Fuck.
So for the Broncos, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Did not get 1 sack the entire game, bro. Sick. Yep. But his team was better. But it's just like, fuck, bro. Like, he literally couldn't stop me on offense. But I could not stop him. He had Tyreek and Marquise Goodwin and jet sweeps on this game, which is crazy. And I can't. And he has a good defense. He has a good offensive line, so I can't go any. I have to stay in nickel packages because he puts Tyreek at the slot. So it's just like, fuck. I'm just not sweating enough in this battle, man. I'm not used to taking this many L's. I feel like UGA the past 3 years.